Does anybody, I'll just start with the urgent things. Anybody have any comments, questions, anything that they wanted to talk about? You can open up if you want your mic if you have a question.
Okay. Well, one issue that I still, and I spoke about it last week with Liz, that I was going to work on, and I haven't yet, and now I'm a bit confused about how to go about it, was that I had this pattern of, once I got into a relationship, people pleasing, instead of just being myself and doing what makes me happy, wanting to please him and do what he wants. And I need to break that. I need to stop that and not do that again next time.
You might have that going on in your life in other relationships, different relationships that you might get into, but that certainly is very wise to process it prior to, right? So I would utilize this last relationship and any other relationships that you found yourself in it, and feel that desire, that yearning to, like, oh, baby, yeah, we'll go have Chinese tonight. That's fine. And you're like, that Chinese is not going to digest. It's like, you don't really want, but you're trying to please, right? So put yourself there and feel it and let that process. It's just simply stuck somewhere in your energy system, and all you got to do is spend a few minutes. Just spend a few minutes on it, get into the state. And the easiest way to do that, as far as lighting up neurologically and also in the energy system, is an actual experience. We've proven this out. That through scans and chemical tests, scientific tests, that you will produce the exact same chemicals or the same neurological responses as if you were in the event versus imagining the event. So you just utilize your experience. This is one of the ways that I help people reach to a peak experience and then beyond. You utilize the peak experience and then you accentuate from there.
Hey, Shelby, another way in too, front way Bill's talking about, there's a back way. What do you feel like after, when you've people pleased, but it wasn't what you wanted? After the fact, when you're kicking yourself in the butt for it. So I would, if one way doesn't work, try the other.
Yeah, I don't think I go to that extreme, but it's more, it's more about, I'm not confident to say what I want to do because I think that it's not what they're going to want to hear.
Yeah.
So although I don't do things that if I don't want to do something, I won't do it. But I still,
okay.
I lack the confidence to just say, well, I want to do this. And because I think, well, I want to spend time with them. And if I say I want to do that and they don't want to, then I won't get to spend time with them.
Reach back into your past. Who is it?
It was my mother. My mother was very controlling. So it was like you had to do what mum said or you got punished.
Go back to that. Feel it. Be there. Yeah. You can start there and then go into the relationships. All right. Thank you, Shelby. Anyone else? Hi,
I'm Brenda.
Hi, Brenda.
Hi, I came last week for the first time, and my friend has done a few sessions on me, and I'm going through a very, very hard time. I'm not going to go into a lot of details, but it's horrible. And It's involving custody and my ex-husband with our son, and it's very, very, very ugly. I hope this is the worst experience I have in my life. And my friend was suggesting that I have a session with either Elizabeth or Bill. But my question is, can you do this wrong? Because when I did it, it's hard for me to stay in the feeling and say the color. And I'm one of those people that it's much easier for me to concentrate if I close my eyes and feel the feeling. So I've always had a little slightly different makeup. You know, I don't know what kind of learning thing that is. When I was, you know, I grew up in the 70s and they didn't have all these special assessments back then. So I don't know what I have or don't have. But the way I function and the way I can hold on to the anger or the feeling or the grief is, it's much harder for me when I'm saying blue, orange, whatever, because the intensity is not there. But I could feel it more when we're doing other things, you know, because I could be a little more focused and think about it when we're doing the 8, you know, infinity. So I just wanted some guidance. And I'm also lost my business due to COVID. So I can't, you know, I don't have this unlimited budget to do sessions. So I just wanted to get some practical advice on how to work on healing myself.
Okay, thank you. First and foremost, I don't even know the right way to say it, but my heart goes out to you.
Thank you.
This is a pain that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. And yes, so anyway, let's about this and about being effective.
Yeah.
When you do Cognomovement, the side-to-side process, you are normal. When you're going side to side, it's extremely difficult to at the beginning, when you first start, to maintain the feeling and then say the color. It's very hard. This is something, and it's kind of the point, is that we're rewiring your brain, and we're rewiring your systems so that this can exit. Now, what you do is when you're going side to side, you simply slow down. If I can't maintain the feeling, slow down. You want to keep it right on the edge. I'm going to go as fast as I can and still be able to maintain the feeling. Okay. And then your experience, by the way, during the infinity process, right, where we're doing this, you don't have to say the color. So naturally, you're going to be able to better focus on the feeling. 99% of your attention when you do all of the exercises, no matter what it is in Cognomovement, 99% is feel it and think about it. We need to light up the part of the brain that's stuck in this. You know, I feel hatred, I feel victimization, I feel out of control, you know, whatever it might be. There's 2 places it's going on in. One place is somewhere in your brain. The other place is somewhere in your physical body. When you're going through this and you're getting, you know, phone calls from attorneys and what have you, or got, you know, the myriad of, you can feel it somewhere in your body as this is happening. So the point of Cognomovement is we move it through the body, and we also are going to create some new neurological connections. the you mentioned what's the most economical, right? Because you've lost the business and and obviously there's a need for resources right now, with what you have going on. So the most economical is to on cognomovement.com. If you go there for about the price of one session with me or Liz, you can get basic training. So basic training includes the Cognomovement balls. There's 2 of them come in the package. It includes the website that walks you through step by step and breaks down every component of the exercise and all the basics. And then it has actually 3 different exercises where you follow along, and I'm there in the room with you on the video, and I'm telling you, okay, we're step by step, I'm keeping you focused on the issue, and I'm also stepping you through the exercise. And this, you can do it as many times. Obviously, you can play it forever and just keep doing the exercise. So this is the most economical because it's all self-done. You can follow along and you have all the tools you need. So that is by far kind of the best alternative given the set of circumstances.
Can I mess this up though? Like, is there some major mistake that can mess this up? Because I get worried, like, oh, what if I'm not doing it right? Or,
Okay, good question. So the answer is that if you do it wrong, you will have no effect. That's that's your downside. Your downside risk is I didn't get the effect I wanted. I really don't want to hate the father of my children. I don't want to have, that out of control phonetic energy feeling about all of this. I want to be clear, and I want to be calm. Well, what's in the videos is not only the exercise, but at the end, we have troubleshooting. So if you're not getting an effect, it walks through, okay, did you do this? Is this your experience? Okay, do this. Is this your experience? Do this. So that is why this is the most economical for you. The number one tip I can give you right here, right now, is to stay in the emotion of the problem. The physical motions and the ways that we move, they're fairly easy. And in the videos, they're broken down step by step. I give some of that tonight. I'm going to walk you through a session, but obviously it's a quick session because this is just Cognomovement Hour, and it's all about just give people a quick experience of this.
Right.
So
thank you. Can I just ask another question?
Yeah.
When we're doing the infinity symbol or the 8, with the ball going around, I have like real bad head tension usually every time I do it around 12 to 9 on the left side. I have more on the left side. I have some stuff going on the left side behind my optic nerve and stuff like that. So it's a more sensitive area, but it's just like I'm always having such intense head pressure. And my friend thought maybe I was straining my eyes,
Okay.
And even when I do in yoga, I exercises sometimes I get that, and it's kind of like a trigger area. So I don't know. She's like, maybe there's a lot of stuff there. Maybe that's your area. But I feel it. I feel it in other parts. I have very strong sensation in my head. You know, it was different than usual. So I got like a little halo thing. The past few days, I've been feeling it a lot in my throat. I think it's like needing to communicate. But I have it a lot in my gut and my heart. So it's very much in the chakra line.
Yeah. Yeah. It's, you know what is great? First of all, your awareness is awesome. Good. Congratulations on the level of awareness of your body and what it's doing. And also that you're, and thank you for asking about your eyes. So one of the things that everybody's going to experience, I go into this in the basic training videos and obviously a heck of a lot more during the practitioner training, but in a nutshell, just a little sliver for everybody so they understand something, is that your eyeballs, your brain, and your spinal column are one system. So what we are utilizing is different ways of stimulating this system to exit the problem, to create new connections and also to have it leave the system. When you move your eyes up into the left, well, and you find that it's uncomfortable, typically this is the area that is not active relative in our brain relative to this issue. If it's an issue with, I hate my dad, and my eyes are, when I move them around, I think about hating my dad, and then I go over here, it's like, ow, that's not very good. That doesn't feel very good over there. That's the area that by us doing the exercise and parking the ball there, that we will create a new connection in the brain for the part that's not working. So Cognomovement really stimulates the heck out of your neurology, out of creating new neurological connections, pruning connections that don't work, that sort of thing. My encouragement is, after you do a session, is to get a good night's sleep. We know that the permanent connections, whatever they're going to do, happens that night when you sleep. This is a scientifically proven fact. And also for you, when you're there in those areas that you're having some eye discomfort, is to move extremely slowly through them. Very, very slowly.
Okay.
Okay.
I wasn't going to ask another question, but you said something about pruning. How does your system prune a connection?
So I don't have enough time. Okay. I can't get into it because.
But it just does it. It does it. And
you won't feel, the result is I don't feel that way about that.
Okay.
So that old way of being, the evidence is that old way of being, that old thought pattern, I just don't feel it anymore. So it's anyway.
Okay.
I'd love to get into it, but I have to give everybody the Cognomovement experience today.
Thank you, everybody.
Hey, Bill,
thank you for these questions.
Before you get going, I just want to let everybody know I will post in the chat how to get basic training. We're going to talk about that again right before we do the sharing at the end. I also have a really exciting announcement for all you Cognomovers who've been with us a while. We have something really cool for you. And also, I do want to say this to everybody who's out there, because Brenda kept asking, can I do it wrong? And this will also answer how it prunes, just very like 2 sentences. Everything we do in Cognomovement interrupts the pattern. There's really not a way to do it wrong, except for that there's a way just to not get any effect at all. If you do it right, you get an effect. If you don't do it right, nothing happens. But it's really just about staying in it. And when you stay in it, that is exactly how the pattern gets deleted from the brain or from the body, one or the other, and it's just gone. So, okay, Bill, back to you.
Okay, fantastic. I have to get on this because if I don't, you won't get to have the experience. Okay, so Cognomovement. What you're going to do, what does this do, by the way, is helps you with cravings. So if you've got a situation where you have cravings for fried chicken, chocolate cake, whatever your Coca-Cola, whatever your deal is, what you're going to do is this will permanently make that craving go away. You're going to imagine that you're enjoying that, whatever it is, and you are having the best one of your life. So this is something that Cognomovement can do. You're only going to do one thing. So you're going to choose the one favorite food that you don't want to have anymore, as you're eating a pint of Jerry's every night. So that would be, you're going to choose one thing. Now, the other is that if you have an emotional thing, right? Something's going on and it's not pleasant. Fear, anger, resentment, blame, guilt, grief towards yourself, another. You let yourself feel it completely. Feel it completely, and you choose one issue, just one issue only, and then we're going to do the exercise as you're focused on it. 99% of your attention will be on that one issue. So you really got to feel it, pick it. Notice emotionally 1 to 10 where you're at, and also physically, where is this in your body? Do you feel it? Like, I feel something right here in my body. Just notice it and put it on a scale of 1 to 10. You'll notice it's going to move or dissipate. Okay. So the Cognomovement, I'm going to show you this real quick, and then we're going to actually do it. So with the Cognomovement ball, you are down low below your waist. As you move the ball across ways, you rotate it slightly. As you rotate it slightly, you say the color: green, red, blue, orange. You're going to go across the body, and we're going to go up higher and higher, and we're saying the color as we go. All the while, we're focused on the issue. And then we're going to do an infinity symbol. Now, an infinity is, you see, you keep the ball close to your nose here, but you're going to do like this. It's like a figure 8 on its side. And as you do this, you're following the ball with your eyes. You just simply follow it with your eyeballs. You move very, very slowly as you do this, and you let yourself really feel it. I'll have special instructions as we go for everybody. You're then going to walk in a figure 8. Every time I switch, I make a U-turn, it switches lobes of the brain. Everything we do is neurological science. When you move across the center line of the body with 2 hands, it's forcing information from the left lobe of the brain to the right. Your left lobe of the brain is where your stress is. The right lobe of the brain has the answers. It's creative. So when we move the ball in the figure 8, we're forcing the eyes into positions they don't normally go in while you're focused on this particular thing. And this will cause a processing of the issue. The next part of this I'm going to show you is in between rounds. We've added things that actually speed the process up. Now, here, the outer lip of your ear, there is the spinal cord, and you're going to cross over. This again crosses lobes of the brain, and you're going to pinch and wiggle all the way down to the earlobe. You'll then pull the ears forward, and you breathe into the tip of your tailbone, and you let go. You blow it out the top of your head. With these things, they actually are proven to stimulate the spinal column, which is, again, part of this system. It helps it to release. I'm going to give you other tips along the way, but in the interest of time here, let's begin. Grab your Cognomovement ball. Grab your Cognomovement ball and look down with your eyeballs. Look down with your eyes and feel how you feel about it. If this is a craving for you, really enjoy it. You know how all your life you've been told to push it away? Enjoy it. Whether it's marijuana, Corona beer, chocolate cake, enjoy it, like without any guilt. The best one of your life. If it's something else, a stressor of some kind, feel that. Ready? And here we go. All the way left, all the way right. Feel it. Feel it. Feel how you feel about it. Let yourself feel it. 99% of your attention is on it. 1% is just saying the color. This exercise is going to get easier and easier the more you do it, because the connections are going to be made in your brain. Your brain is going to become virtually smarter. But you have to go through the first period where it's difficult. Feel it. Feel it. Feel it. If you're having a problem maintaining the feeling, slow down. Move up to the waist level. Feel it. Feel it. Say the color. Orange, green, blue, red. Feel it. Feel it. Okay, now you're at the solar plexus level. Feel it. Feel it. All right, now you're at the chest level. Feel it. Feel how you feel about it. Now we're at the throat level. Feel it. Feel it. Eye level. Feel it. Up above your head. Feel it. Wonderful. Okay, here we go. We're in the infinity portion. Feel how you feel about it. And very, very slowly, follow the ball with your eyes. You can change hands in the center. You're not going to say any colors. All you're going to do here is follow the ball. Relax. Breathe. Notice if you're holding your breath. Breathe through the diaphragm. In and out. Breath is another important part of cognomovement. Your breath is the bridge in between your subconscious and your conscious. Let yourself feel it. Feel how you feel about it. Feel it. Keep going back to it. Go back to the worst of it, whatever it is, or the best if it's craving. Stay in it. You have to feel it. Feel it. As you're going along, you may notice there is a place that you feel the eyes feel like they're pulling. You can just park the ball there. Park the ball, relax, keep your head forward, keep your eyes on the ball. Feel how you feel about it. Breathe. Breathe. And when the eyes, which they will, relax, you move on. Very good. Just keep going. Feel it. Feel it. Feel it. Feel it. Now, plug your left nose. Put the ball in the left hand. Feel it. Follow the ball up. Breathe in, out. Breathe down. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. Walk in a figure eight. Stay in it. Stay in the issue. Really feel it. Feel how you feel about it. And now, we're going to do the ears. Remember, this is the outer lip only. Start at the very top. Really feel it, whatever it is, whether it's that craving or whether it was an emotional issue that you're not happy about. Feel it completely. Look down with your eyes when you do this. Really feel it. You're going to squeeze and wiggle so hard on this, hardest that you can. Ready? 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let go. Pull the ears forward. Breathe in. Let go. Once again, do it. If you felt an area on your ear that hurt, focus on that one area. Ready? 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let go. Okay. Put your left foot forward. Turn your head to the side and yawn. Turn your head to the other side and yawn. You may be feeling kind of a tingling up your spine, up your legs, all the way up. That's your vagus nerve getting activated. Another way we're helping to release this. Move positions. Face a different wall than you were facing. We do this because it helps stimulate your brain the different ways that it sees perspective. Ready? Here you go. All the way left, all the way right. Feel it. Feel it. Feel how you feel about it. Say the color. Feel it. Feel it. Feel it. 99% of your attention is on feeling it. Feel it. Moving now up to the waistline. Feel it. Feel it. Solar plexus. Feel it. Say the color. Green, yellow, red, blue. Feel it. Feel it. Moving up to the chest level. Feel it. Feel it. Throat level. Feel it. Feel it. Eye level. Feel it. Up above your head. Feel it. Now, infinity. You want to make sure you're following the ball with your eyes. Keep your head straight forward. Follow the ball with your eyes. Keep focused. 99% of your attention is on the issue. If you find there's an area that your eyes are a little bit uncomfortable, park the ball right there. Notice which eye is it that feels uncomfortable. They may both feel uncomfortable, but if there's one eye that feels uncomfortable, cover the other eye. Only look through the uncomfortable eye and breathe. Stay in the problem. Stay in it. Stay in it. Stay in it. Feel it. And when the eye relaxes, keep going. You may notice that you're seeing some kind of pictures in your mind's eye as you're completely focused on the issue. You have some kind of experiences from your life that start to come through. This is completely normal. You can even say them out loud actually will help the situation process. Keep breathing. Breathe. Stay focused on the issue. And now continue. Really feel it. Let yourself really feel it. Stay focused. Park the ball where there's a problem and breathe. Notice if you're holding the breath. And breathe. Really feel it. Calling out whatever experiences, if you can say it out loud, whatever you're seeing, but 100%, 99% of your attention here is on the issue. Only 1% is doing the exercise, staying emotionally in it. Feel it. Feel it completely. Feel it. All right. And now walk in a figure eight. Feel it. Stay in it. Stay in it. Okay, here we go. Let's do your ears. Notice where they're hurting. Notice it. Look down with your eyes. Feel it. Feel how you feel about it. Feel it. Ready? Feel it. 20, 19, squeeze and wiggle. 19, 18, 17, squeeze and wiggle. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let go. Pull your ears forward. Put your left foot forward. Again, we're going to do it. Ready? If you know the area that hurts, then really focus on that area. Ready? Feel it. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let go. Pull the ears. Turn the head to the side. Yawn. Turn your head to the other side. Yawn. Ready? Gonna grab the ball. face a different direction now, a different direction than you were facing before. Ready? And we're going to feel it. Feel how you feel about it. Here we go. All the way left, all the way right. Feel it. This should be starting to get a little bit easier for you. 99% of your attention is on the issue. Feel it. Feel it. Feel it. Really feel it. Feel it. Okay, now you're at the waist level. Feel it. Feel it. Okay. Saying the color, feel it. Orange, green, blue. Feel it. Now you're at the solar plexus level. Feel it. Feel it. Feel it. Chest level. Feel it. Feel it. Throat level. Feel it. Feel it. Eye level. Feel it. Overhead. Feel it. Okay. And now the infinity. Stay in it. Stay in it. Feel it. Feel it. Let yourself feel it. Feel it completely. Feel it. 99% of your attention's on it. You got to really feel it. Okay, ball in the left hand. Close the left nostril. All right, and here we go. This time it's going to be aggressively breathing. Focus on it. You have to put all your attention, 99% of it there, on the issue. Ready? This is aggressive breathing. Ready? Excellent. Walk into figure 8. Now, you're going to put 2 fingers on the back of your neck, right here. You're going to breathe in through your nose as you push your head down, and then you're going to breathe out and exhale up. Ready? Put your left foot forward, and ready? You're going to breathe in aggressively down, and then out, up. Ready? now move your head to the side and yawn. Notice the effect on your body. Move your head to the other side. Yawn. Excellent. Okay. Come on back. Now, I want to show you as we're, this is going to help your processing. This technique, show you right here, as I'm talking, you're going to hold this position. This is, let's see here. So I have a shoe on. I'm going to take my shoe off. And the leg that's crossed over here, the same leg that's crossed, I'm going to grab the foot. The other hand will cross over and grab the shin. So it's really simple. You just cross your leg, the leg that's crossed, touch the, hold the some part of your foot. You can do it however you want. And then over here, you touch and hold your shin. This will assist with moving the energy in your body related to the issue you are working on. I'm going to go silent now, and Liz Larson has her announcements that she has. Well, there'll be more after the announcements, by the way. I'm just going to have you hold this position while she does her announcements.
Nice socks, Bill McKenna. I'm always happy when there's no holes in them for everyone to see.
You know what? Yeah.
I'm sure Michelle's really happy about that too. Yeah. All right. So we talked a little bit about basic training. If you are brand new to Cognomovement and you have not gone through basic training, that is the place to start. You get both of the balls, the beach ball style and the small one. You get all of the steps. We take you step by step through how to do each of the steps that you see in Cognomovement. 3 sessions that go with it, as well as a troubleshooting. So you can have Bill and I in your living room whenever you want to, yay, and do a session whenever you need it. It's like having a guided session. Like Bill said, it is the most economical way to have Cognomovement. You also are a part of a private Facebook group where you have access to us and ask questions. However, what I'm really excited to announce tonight is something else. So there's this weird thing that is happening amongst Cognomovement users, and we started to notice it really early on. And more recently, it has become obvious, but many, not all, but many Cognomovement users automatically start to lose weight or change their bodies or change the way they interact with food. So we got curious about how and why that's happening. Some people are really focused on that, like within cravings. If you can kick a craving and it's a large calorie count during your day, you can lose weight quickly. And that happens with some of our friends here, like John. But other people, it's just spontaneous. So we dug in, we started to research why. So the big news is, that on the end of this month, what month is this? January 30th. We are actually beginning a 5-week weight loss study that you can be a part of. Now, there is a 4-hour class that there's a fee for. It's a $299 class. But for the next 4 weeks, all of that is included in the study. And we're going to hit all the highlights to change the way the body functions. Did you ever notice that diets, well, first of all, they don't work. But when they do, you have to be on it to maintain whatever you lose. Your body just bounces right back to the previous set point. If we can change the way the body interacts with food, if we can change the way the body reacts when it has too much food in the belly, if we can change the way the taste buds feel about certain things. If we can change the way the mind thinks about the image of the body, we have the ability to make a complete and total reset. So there won't be any more need for, all these different diet plans that we're constantly grasping for. The other thing we found out is that when we started to ask people about what they really wanted, they would talk about, well, I want to be able to go on gluten-free, or I want to be able to do keto. But the truth is, nobody really wants that. What you want is the body, and you want the life that goes with it. So we're going to get super clear on what you really want, and what does the life look like in that body that works well, that functions, that feels great. We're going to clear out everything that is not that over those 5 weeks. And we're going to be checking in 5 days a week with each other, doing mini sessions. Over the 4 weeks after, we'll meet 1 hour per week for another clearing session, and we'll be sharing with each other. So if you want to be a part of this weight loss class, the initial class and study, please reach out, go to cognomovement.com, upcoming events, and I will also post it here in the chat. So that is our big news. Reach out if you have any questions. And again, basic training is a place to start, and it will be 100% required. You cannot join this study if you have not gone through basic training or the equivalent. So that's all I have to say. Back to you, Bill McKenna.
All right, fantastic. Okay, so thank you all. So now the issue, whatever issue we're working on, notice, what is it like for me 1 to 10 now? And where is it in my body? Notice that. Okay, if it's not down to a 0, then you can continue afterwards, after this is over with. And I would say that it's best to knock these things right down to a 0. And when I say 0, I mean you cannot feel it in the physical body, and you also you're completely neutral about it as well. I'm open to any questions now that you might have on anything. Fire at will.
I got a comment.
Oh, is this Susie?
It's Susie.
Hey, Susie, how you doing?
Oh, it's going. It's going. We're really overwhelmed with a lot. We're trying to close a few chapters and stuff, but and without Wally's gone right now, but without really meaning to, his heart attack meant that he couldn't have any more surgery, and so he's on Percocet for his knees. Well, about 3 weeks ago, Percocet CVS has been out of his Percocet, and so he's had to go through withdrawal. And sometimes we'd be going through just this stuff. And I did this 5 years ago when I healed my body, and I knew what to help him with. But a lot of times we were just so overwhelmed that all we do is we just get out the Cogno ball, And during this time, I think I told you I broke my hip a few months ago, and I healed really quickly. And then all of a sudden they found a fracture in my spine. And so I haven't been able to walk. That's why I'm trying to do these 8s in the bed, I'm trying to figure it out. But I kept doing the pain and with the Cogno ball, and this feels kind of like a report on how you're doing when you're barely making it, but you feel great results even though you're still barely making it. And what happened was the pain in my back was pretty severe still, and my doctor got COVID, so he couldn't see me for a month, my spine doctor. And so I just he said, stay off of it. So I've been just Cogno ball and trying to help Wally with the withdrawal and stuff. Wally is doing fantastic. And sometimes we get out the ball and we just go, and even one night we said, we're too tired to get out the ball. We just pretended to get out the ball. But what's happening, I went to my doctor finally when he got there, and they said, well, 3 doctors have said that there's a fracture in your spine, but it's not there. And so they're all arguing in the spine. So I'm still in pain, but the fracture in my spine is gone. So I don't know how to explain it. I feel like the Cogno ball is working, even though it's giving us like a separation between what we're going through and the emotions connected to it. We're like, okay, so this is hard, but we can do this. Used to be, oh, we can't do it because our emotions were so connected to it. But Wally, he got up this morning, he's been like about 2.5 weeks, and he said, I'm doing this. And I mean, it's hard, but we're overcoming it. Sometimes we really don't even know what issue we're doing. We're just trying to go like this and keep the ball going and trying to keep the colors and but it's real hard not to do the pain if you're in a lot of pain. But it seems like things are changing. We seem to be getting a little bit of, I don't know, dominion over the emotional attachment to all of the crisis that we've been going through for quite a while. But, you know, does that make sense?
Makes perfect sense.
Cool.
You know, a fun one, since you and Wally have some physical pain, you can try putting your attention on the pain, which is kind of counterintuitive, but you put your attention on the pain and feel it, and then do cognomovement. And notice.
Yeah, that's the only way. If your pain is intense, I mean, this has kind of been a gift in that it hurts so bad I can't get my attention off of the pain when I'm doing the colors. It's like, whoa, it's real easy to keep your focus on the pain when it's that much. But now, because, and it's been a month while we didn't know what was going on, now they're saying, you can heal this with yoga, you can heal this with Tai Chi, you can heal this with stretches. And before, we didn't know what was going on. So it's working, and I am knowledgeable that this will work more the more we can work it. We're just trying, but serious business. It's keeping us from the emotional attachment of how screwed up it's been.
Well, I'm very happy for you. That's
I have another
amazing
question.
increase in quality of life.
Yeah, one real quick question. When you're doing the left nostril and you're supposed to be, what if you really can't breathe out of that nostril? Now, I understand about alternate nostrils and your brain stuff, and I can do that at night but I couldn't breathe all through that left nostril. I mean, yeah, the right. And so I thought, well, that must mean something. So I just kind of kept working on it after we shut down last week. I kept working on it to see if I could get some nostril action. Eventually I did, but does that mean I'm stuck somewhere?
Typically, yes.
Okay, cool.
There's left, right energy channels in your body. And when the energy channels are clear, the nostrils will open up. And these energy channels run up and over from your base of your spine, up and over the top of your head, come through your nose, and terminate in the top of your mouth. So anyway, when anybody, for the different aspects of life, feels a sense of love and trust. Love and trust that, let's say for trusting that, financially things are going to be okay. I've made it and I'm going to make it. Or that I trust that the family relationships that I have been on purpose, and it's okay to love them. I'm not going to get hurt. I trust, divine order. I trust that it's okay to love. I trust that it's okay to speak my truth. These type of things. What naturally happens is these will open up. And you could use cognomovement for that. If I'm not trusting, if I'm pretty much in fear of this, that, or the other thing, allow yourself to feel the fear and do the cognomovement, and you'll find it'll move right out with you you're not trying to fight it. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Okay.
Always so cool. You guys help us through the week. Oh, you got to hear this. I was doing my day and we had a lot going on, and this thing at 5:01 said, you didn't check your email. Cogno could be having a free thing. And I was a few minutes late, but my guides, my angels are making sure I get through too, even if I get too busy.
I love it.
so
Thank you for
much.
making it. And
Oh.
I still, I still think about you, and I think about your Cognomovement song that you made up for everybody. That was the best. Thank you.
Hey, Bill,
That happens to me in the middle of the nights. Whatever I'm involved with, songs come to me. So I love you guys so much. Thanks so much for all your support.
Thank you, Susie.
hey, Bill, I want to just give a shout out to Carmen. She couldn't join us on Zoom tonight. She's having a technical issue, but everybody say hi, Carmen.
Hey, Carmen. Carmen's great.
She is.
She's great. She really, I love her stories. I mean, I wish I could tell her, well, anyway, her stories are great. You could look at some of the other ones of things that have happened for her with Cognomovement. Does anybody here either have a question or a story that they want to tell about Cognomovement or the session today? Anything on that?
We do want to let everybody know that tonight we have with us 3 of our senior practitioners. We have Marina Ray from Massachusetts, Providence, Rhode Island, Boston area. We have Annette from the New Jersey area and Coral Simpson from the Southern Oregon area until she ditches me and leaves for the Utah area.
Utah! Oh
If you would like to have a session, both all 3, Coral, Marina, and Annette, do sessions via Zoom and in person, and you can find them through cognomovement.com and just click on Find a Practitioner. They are fantastic.
Yes, they are. They are really they're really good. All of them. They so many good stories. There are some great interviews with them on the website. Hopefully those are up on wonderful things that have happened with their customers.
So maybe we could ask them, Bill, girls, you have any miracles for us? Where's our miracle today? Any of our practitioners have anything amazing happen this week?
I'll do a quick share. My daughter couldn't touch paper. She would get like electric shocks, and she, you know, it was kind of getting annoying. And so the other day she wanted to watch TV, and she goes, "If I do Cogno," and I said, "If I can pick." And so anyhow, it probably sounds terrible, but she, I said, "Let's do the paper." So she had to touch the paper before we did it, and she never wants to do this. She's always like, "Whatever, Mom." Anyhow, she can touch paper now, so it's pretty cool.
All right. All right. You know, these things, they sound like, oh, no big deal. But really, the reality of living with somebody that's got a frightful situation, is it's no good for them. It's no good for you. It's those little things, right, that get stuck, but they turn into a big thing.
Did that take very long, that session for her?
30 minutes. We even had a timer, so I was under the gun because that's all she said she would do. And it turned out that when she was in 3rd grade, there was a pile of papers, and that's when it started. As she was just having to put her hand across it. But it was ramping up to the point where it was like, we're doing homeschool, we're doing all kinds of stuff, and she's wouldn't even touch the Christmas cards this year. And so it was kind of getting more and more, touching paper.
Yeah.
That sounds like a small thing if you, think about it, but we touch paper constantly. That would have turned into something that would have affected her at work later. So really, I mean, that's an amazing thing that you did. Congrats on that. I'm going to vote that's a miracle for this week.
That was pretty great. Love it. All right. Well, unless anyone, any other comments or questions from anybody before we go? No? Okay.
Bill,
Hi.
Shelby.
Hey, Shelby.
Hi. So I end up writing down, I have to do what Mum says or I will be punished and suffer the consequences. So that was what I focused on. And it was very interesting that it brought up conflict. And yeah, that's it. I people please because I don't like conflict. So I focused on the conflict and how I feel because it churns me up inside. So I worked through the conflict and then also came up inner conflict. Sometimes it's my own inner conflict. I want to do this, but I also want to do that. And so I give my power away by asking someone else what I should do instead of making the decision myself. So I worked on the inner conflict. So I think I got a little bit more to do on that, but it gives me a direction.
Okay. All right. Where did you feel that in your body?
My throat and my gut. So I
Oh.
get churned up in the gut and then I have trouble vocalizing what I want because I'm too scared to.
Oh, okay. And what level did it start at and where did it end? Did it move in your physical body?
It wasn't severe, probably only a 5 because I think it's more of a belief system. So I had to, it wasn't easy for me to connect to the emotion and feel it physically. But yeah, I think I have managed to do that. So I got it from a 5 and I think I'm down. The conflict, I think I got down to a 1 and the inner conflict probably a 2.
Okay, you're almost there. Almost there. Just
Yeah.
I wouldn't leave that. I'd go after the rest of that. Okay. And did you feel it in your body move?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been doing a lot of my throat chakra this
Oh,
week. A lot.
all right. All right. That means changes are coming. All right. Thank you for sharing.
Hey, Bill, I want to share. Rami was with us, and I think he's gone now from Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
And he shared that, well, maybe he's still here. Rami, are you still here? If you are, open up. He shared, he had some news from last week.
Oh, wow. Yes. Yes.
Let's see. If you're here, Rami, open your window. He may not be.
Oh, he's there.
He's there.
Okay. Can you open your mic and your camera? Remy?
Oh, just a moment, he says.
Oh, okay. He's getting to it.
So he was sharing about last time he was here, he worked on frustration that he'd had for a couple of years. So he had shared a little update about that. So he's
Yeah, hello.
there you
Hello.
are.
Yeah, hello, Bill. How are you? How are you, everyone?
Great to
That's
hear you. It's been
Yeah.
exactly 1 week.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Actually, I worked on the issue that had the last week
Yeah.
and about the frustration that happened for me. And it took me like 2 or 3 days. And I felt really good after that, but a new stuff came up, like stress, So
Okay.
yeah,
So you processed, you had an issue that was for 3 years.
yeah.
Okay. And then you came 1 week ago to the free night.
Yeah.
And then this issue that you had for 3 years, it went away. And this issue has not come back. Is this correct?
Yeah. But I had to work like after that for 2 days.
Oh, with a couple of, you had to do more sessions.
Yeah, I did like a 2 day session with the ball, with the
Okay.
Cognomovement, and then after that, it's completely disappeared.
Okay. All right.
I am trained on something called TFT.
Okay.
you know, the thought field, the therapy. It's
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
it's very famous. Yeah. So I worked with it, but it didn't uh, it didn't give me the same effect of cognitive movement.
Yeah.
I felt the cognitive movement is a much powerful techniques and tool, and at the same time it integrate exercises and movement and eye movement. So I felt it's much better than other modalities of like EFT or TFT for in my own opinion. Yeah.
Remy, were you able to work on the stress tonight?
No, actually, I came here to make just to revise the techniques with Bill. I just watch him on the screen, so to make sure that I am following the techniques very on order, and I make sure that I did not miss anything.
This is
Yeah.
only Remy. This is only a little sample. It is so Cognomovement is this big, and
Yeah.
I just on the free session I just give you a little sample. So
Yeah,
so there's
I
more, but
I'm really, by the way, excited to join your basic training and also after that the advanced training, because I felt like it's a good healing modality, you know.
yeah,
And also I am curious learning healing things, you know.
yeah.
I've been into different healing modalities, and I'm interested into it and helping myself, and at the same time helping other people at the same time. So
Beautiful.
once I heal myself, definitely I'm gonna go to heal other people. Yeah, definitely.
Yes. Well,
Yeah,
um, you know, Cognomovement is you know it is natural. Once you've had this, you're going to want to help other people. It's just natural. We
yeah, definitely.
yeah, we have there is practitioner training next month. The end of next month, it's on the website. You can join the and become a practitioner. And
Yeah.
there's
So
all
yeah, Bill. So the practitioner thing, is it the same techniques or advanced or something else?
oh it's 7 days of training.
Ah,
So
ah. So
many
ah.
techniques,
So
many.
so there are more and more advanced
Oh,
techniques than the.
oh yes, yes. I mean it's 7 solid days, and those are full days of training.
Our
Ah,
practitioners are nodding their head and smiling. Coral and Annette, even though their senior practitioners just came back through, the practitioner one again, just to, audit and help out. And even though they had done it before, we put them through quite a bit. It's a
ah,
big training. Yeah. And it's so fulfilling, but there's a lot there. There's a lot to learn. Yeah.
ah.
Yeah,
That's a good news. That's definite. Oh, and also I heard that it's even can be used in weight loss at the same time.
Yeah.
yeah. It's and that's so fun because it's completely the opposite of what everyone is doing, which is you have to be stronger than the Coca-Cola. You have to be
Yeah.
stronger than the chocolate cake. You just have to use your mind and be stronger, And with this, you have the person to just imagine enjoying the chocolate, the
Yeah.
Coca-Cola, and then it's gone. They don't
Yeah.
they don't want it anymore.
It's gone forever.
Yes, yes. It's
Yeah.
much like the stress that you had.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
It's
But
the same.
Bill, I want to ask you last question. I don't want to take your time, but I search about the foundation of the Cogno movement, when did you start, and it's not very clear in the website about the history of the discovery of this discovery.
It's in the book, Bill. He can go to
Oh,
the
it's a
free download.
download the book.
Ah,
There's,
so
yeah, on the
so-
website, the free book.
really? Ah, so you have a book about the history of this discovery.
Yeah, there's
Ah,
information in the book on that. Yes.
that's great. That's great because I've been searching about the history and how did you came across these techniques and how did you discover it, and
Are
but
you
yeah.
are you a member of Gaia.com?
Yeah. I saw you. I came from Gaia, actually. I saw your interview with Regina. It was a great interview. Yeah.
Okay, so there's another interview. There's actually multiple interviews, but there's another interview that is a new method of chakra healing. And if you watch that on Gaia, you just look me up, just Bill McKenna, search Bill McKenna on Gaia, and you'll see the interview that you hadn't seen yet. And that'll give you more information on the origin.
That's great. That's great. I'm gonna spend a good time seeing the interview, definitely. And
Okay.
I am really thankful for you and for your free events and for your discovery. And I am sure that it's gonna be a really a revolutionary techniques that will spread all over the world. And we don't know, maybe even in the psychiatric clinic, maybe they will recommend it for their own patient, like TFT and DFT, and
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, and
We actually have the practitioners that are psychologists and doctors and stuff, and they're recommending it.
thank you. That's great. Thank you, Bill. Thank you so much. Thank you, Liz.
All
Thank
right.
you, everyone. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you, Remy.
So if anybody out there doesn't know, on cognomovement.com, the ebook is free. There's lots of information and stories in there. It's not a really long ebook, but it's got the information you're looking for, and it's free. So just go on to cognomovement.com. If you join our emailing list, you get it automatically, or you can just scroll down and grab it there. So Bill McKenna, we're at 5:25 again.
Sorry, everybody. I keep doing this. I keep everybody after school. Thank you all so much. I love doing these free Thursday nights. If you have questions or whatever, Bill McKenna events at gmail.com, or if you go to cognomovement.com, you can ask questions there as well. Look forward to having you all as either utilizing the system and sharing it with your friends, or becoming a practitioner, joining us with the new weight loss challenge that's coming up. It's really going to be fun. Anyway, thank you all. Thank you, Liz Larson.
See you guys. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Shelby, yeah, she'll reply to you very soon. Yeah.
Thank you.
Night, Susie.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.